Previously, in the world of Glaerinn.
Now that we've got some paperwork, are we heading to investigate academically, or are we going to try and take care of this Fred character?
I'm thinking academics. My intuition is that Fred was a last minute interjection from the DM, and I don't think that he is going to be that great of a lead.
I would like to posit that my Tor roll is because he broke the fourth wall and I passed out.
I did metagame damage to Jim. I'm sorry.
Jim, you have a nosebleed. Hang on, I think
ears
I've
are
got
bleeding.
a handkerchief somewhere.
Artor, your next D20 roll will be at disadvantage.
Negative inspiration
Whoa.
came into effect!
Wait a second. I blame Jake for this. You put him in a bad mood.
No, it's
Yeah,
100%
you put him in a
Jake's
bad
fault.
mood.
What were we talking about?
So
What?
I want to investigate academically, Zal, because I've got family friends in the academy that I think. I mean, I want to show them
You
some
got
of these
family
thumbs.
in the
That's
academy.
basically what.
You got family, not just family friends.
That's true. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if.
You can share thoughts
my-
or show them these thumbs you cut out there for me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I want to show them these thumbs. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know if any of my family members are gonna have anything to say about
He's
identical
got two thumbs
thumbs.
that want to show
but-
them off.
That's my plan now, is to investigate the scene of the crime, and just a little bit more. But I don't have high hopes for that because everyone's been in there.
I give a nod, and then basically what I want to do is I want to leave a message for the torturer, and essentially ask him
Rat Inquisitor.
to because I've been told that these gentlemen have looked very similar to each other, right?
They look different.
They look
the
different,
same.
but their structure was the same. Their facial bone structure
Right.
was similar.
Incorrect.
Um,
Their
they
their
look
bone
different, but their
structure
fingerprints
was
are
different. They didn't look they looked very plain. That's the similarities that was discerned. They all looked
Ah.
very plain and normal. No
Generic.
identifying features. They're very generic. But their bone structure was different. Their hair was different. All of their some may have had the same color eyes, but in general there's variation. The things that were the same were their fingerprints, and that was the
Right.
most peculiar thing.
I see.
I'm going to ask that he take a lock of each of the individual's hair, put them separately into vials of alcohol distillate, and if there's any color runoff, to notify Artur and company at the academy.
As you all begin to make your way there, and you find yourselves heading into a bit of a more busy, crowded street than previous in the day. Jim, please give me a dexterity saving throw as
Ooh,
a individual in rather ramshackle sort of brown leathers is. Excuse me, pardon, come through. Excuse me, Jim. You do notice something does fall out of his pocket onto the ground. A bit difficult to see what it is, but something does fall not into the barrel, but onto the streets itself.
I would definitely go for it just to see if I can find out what it was.
Sure. It doesn't take you too long to get over. It was probably about 15, 20 feet away. By the time you do get there, he is gone in the crowd. You bend down to pick up a small leather pouch that is tied at the top. You glimpse inside, and as the bright midday sun shines down, you can see a glimmering inside of various colors of stone? No. Gemstones?
I kind of want to make two different checks.
Talk it out. What's up?
I want to know if I, just from like mercantile experience, know what the names of the gemstones are, but I also want to roll Arcana to know if they're magically inclined.
I don't think you'll need to roll to know about the gems.
Okay.
At least in, relatively common detail. But you are welcome to roll me Arcana. How are you? Are you just taking a look at them? Are you trying to sense? Are you pulling any out to get a better feel?
I'm basically trying to see if I can throw them into my pocket.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Most, like, besides the things that I attune to that I can make thrown into my pocket, magical stuff just goes in there better.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
It's an 18.
Best you can tell, they don't go in or out any easier than a normal object of this size would. Kind of getting a general glimpse as the sun shines. There doesn't seem to be any sort of indication that would note any sort of magical tendencies to them. You go ahead and take a better look at the coloration and the shape of these gems, and it seems to be a fairly mixed bag of what seem to be common yet decently valuable gems. Most of them are about the size of a fingernail or thumbnail, but there seems to be a garnet or two, maybe a sapphire, ruby, and emerald.
Garnet, sapphire, ruby, emerald.
Mm-hmm. A couple of each, maybe 2 or 3.
Got it.
Anything fun?
So whoever dropped this is gonna be pretty sad. I do hold it open for them to see as we're walking by.
I mean, is he still on the road? Is he...
All right, fingernail. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys would still be on the road. He didn't walk into an alleyway or to the side of a shop or anything like that. You'd be off to the side of the road, but yeah.
All right.
And he's just running down the road.
I
Excuse me.
Oh, the guy who dropped them. Sorry.
Yeah, he's in the crowd.
Oh, yeah, he was lost in the crowd essentially right after it was dropped. Jim took the, 6 seconds to walk over and get to where the bag was, and he was gone.
Did he look like somebody? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This is purely because I'm not a fully good aligned person. Alright, better part of half. I'm gonna walk over to the shopkeep and let him know that if someone comes by asking for a small pouch, to come by the anvil. By the end of the day, if no one comes by, then just forget about it.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. I will keep an eye out.
I turn to Catherine and go, so, is your family still in the business of funerary services?
My family's not in the business of funerary services. I come from a merchant family.
Oh, my bad. I had presumed Catherine, Cathos, the attorney, Purity of the Eternal, is a pretty spot-on virtue name. Typically ends up being along grave keepers.
My parents have a funny sense of humor.
As you all arrive at the academy, Vince and Elle, you both finish up with Seraphina and leave the Illyrian Rose real estate.
Alright, so we can try Jim. He seems to know a lot of people. He might be able to get us access to the fiscal's paperwork. Or we might have some luck with the librarian or Bow. Oh, I'm not sure which one.
Well, I can't really. I have kind of a sore throat. Since this is dealing more with paperwork, I guess we could try the clerk.
Well, again, we could see if Jim knows anybody in the fiscals. Seems to know a lot of people.
It's true.
Be a
At
way
the
to
moment,
get-
I trust him with this information, but we also do need to get them vetted.
As you both head towards the main street to make your way northward, head towards the academy, one of the buildings you are walking by has a rather ramshackle balcony being held up by 2 rather thin wooden post. There is a person, older lady, standing on the balcony, hanging up some laundry. And as you both pass by, you hear the creak and crack of wood. Seems like it's coming from the post holding up the balcony.
Hey, get off that balcony!
What?
Get off the balcony!
Why?
It's rickety, it's gonna fall, and we heard it creak. One of these legs is not great.
The lady's gonna give you a strange look, but turn away slowly and start to hobble back inside. Unfortunately, not quick enough though, as the beam begins to crack under the weight, and the balcony seems to topple. Would you two like to do anything with your reaction?
Try to catch her. How far away is it?
This would be probably no more than 10 feet away from you.
Yeah, if I could get under it and try to at least cushion her fall a bit.
I mean, I would be directing him to that. He's got the muscle, I've got the eyes.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing him and pulling him.
As you, assisted by Vince, lunge forward trying to get under this collapsing wooden balcony, the older lady is kind of stumbling and slipping as it cracks underneath her. About half of the balcony itself cracks and breaks underneath her, and you just enough are able to make it under her to try and break her fall. Give me please a strength saving throw. The woman does fall on top of you, and you sort of crash onto your backside, but you do break the fall just enough for her to remain relatively unscathed.
Hell yeah.
Ah, thanks for the catch, honey.
Oh, yeah, I told you.
What?
I told you. It was
Oh,
rickety.
I know where I need to go. I have visited this guy's office multiple times, so I lead us straight there. We're looking for Professor Thule.
good afternoon.
Yeah, I've got a favor to ask you.
How do you
Actually-
now?
I am personally involved in the investigation for this attack, and I don't like it, Thule. I don't like what's going on. No one's telling me anything. I need some help. I need some help of an academic nature, I believe. We've got some samples from the men who attacked us, and I'm gonna pull out my was it a matchbox? What?
Yeah, they're in
what-
Jim's tinderbox.
Tinderbox.
tinderbox. I'm gonna pull out this tinderbox and set it on the table in front of him. We've got several of the men in captivity who the perpetrators of the attack.
Gonna
And
reach forward and slowly open the box, and as soon as he sees the thumb, quickly puts it back down.
we've got they won't speak, but all their thumbs have the same prints.
Tell you what, there is some,
Yes.
but while there are things that I do trust them for, they are a bit of a questionable individual.
And questionable in what way?
Questionable in that they play everything by their own rules.
I trust someone working in their trust someone working in their own best interest a little more than someone, working just because you sent me to them. So I'll try to figure that out when I get there, I guess.
The individual your father stopped was on this floor, heading in this direction, and there were only 2 occupied offices at the time, one of which was my own, and the other was a chemist. Now, unless they were after something in one of the unoccupied rooms, it leads itself to think that perhaps they were after me or this other professor.
Speaking of plants that have potential to cause some harm, I found this in one of the aqueducts, and I pull out a vial of the bubbling moss.
Okay. As you pull it out, you notice that the vial is a bit fogged over. Pops open the cork, and a small, thin vapor escapes the vial. And I would like everyone to give me...
Can't blame that on the dog, right, Sparrow?
Let's go with a Constitution saving throw, please. Jim,
Pain.
you have a sudden pungent strike to your nostrils.
Oh my god, it's a good thing I'm sitting down already. Oh,
Catherine,
God.
What in the nine hells is that?
this scent
Ugh.
does hit you right in the face. However, it's not quite as bad. This is more like perhaps a rotted egg. Zal and Artur, both of you experience a scent of fresh cut grass.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh god, what is that? Oh, it's like lingering in my brain. Oh, it
It's-
smells so bad.
Are you guys not able to go outside when they cut wheat in the summer? Or like, what's the?
Oh my god. You guys really, it smells like something crawled into my head and died. And you think this smells good?
I'm gonna
I'd
stand
say
up,
yes.
grab the
I'd
vial.
actually say as go so bold as to say yes, this smells good.
I smell grass. That's what I smell.
Oh god, oh god. I think I'm
Great.
gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk into the hallway.
You both, as this scent wafts over you, and you unfortunately take a bit of a deep breath, you get a strange feeling of rejuvenation of your spark.
Oh.
Yeah, so it'd probably take 10 or 15 minutes, bottom floor check, 10 or 15 minutes, second floor check, head up to the third floor, then you would see Jim just running back and forth on one half of the hallway.
Hopefully my food didn't give him the runs.
Give
Aha.
you the flattest face I possibly can.
Do you need help with something?
Remind me to never breathe that in so deeply.
We
I
got
really
some
do it.
information.
I do too, and so do they. Let's go inside. They're talking to a guy who likes plants.
Okay. Odd information, though, can't be necessarily discussed amongst the entire group.
Oh, okay. You want to do that now? I could just.
Well, if you've got a couple more runs, you can get that out of your system first.
It's fine.
Now, you can relay this information to the group. I just would prefer that it.
And say anything to
Comes
help
from-
chill him out.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can hold it in. I
No,
promise I won't.
I
throw up.
don't. Just don't throw up on me. Anywho,
I'll probably fine. Yeah.
You know anyone in the
well,
the
we
fiscals?
can tell him the information.
Can I roll history?
Immediate name that comes to mind is, or immediate person that comes to mind is Artur's mother.
You can share this information with the group. Just would prefer that it comes from you, from one of your sources, not us. If you understand what I'm saying.
Sure.
There were a number of buildings and plots that were purchased in a lump sum by the same group or individual. Now, the name is unknown because the paperwork was tampered with. The records were wiped clean of who purchased these lump sums all at once. And it was purchased 5 days ago, which lines up with the new emergence of this group. So there's reason to believe that, like the situation with the uniforms, that they've got a lot of inside people.
Yes, well,
All right.
I will certainly send missive to Artur. Would you be able to relay to everybody?
Sure. No.
Wonderful. Then I will either ask you to meet me again, or we'll include the information within the letter itself, if appropriate.
Thanks.
Excellent.
Right,
Thanks,
well,
Professor Tooley.
my pleasure. I do have some research to get to, so stay out of too much trouble, alright? Only Bert.
So we try Tian's door. Tian.
Tuan.
Tuan.
Yes.
We try
Tuan
Tian's
what?
door. Tuan bees.
Hey, Artur,
Door.
tell me to open the door
Yeah, can you open the doors, all?
by your order.
Good.
Okay,
That way, if we get caught, it's
I thought we were pulling another door
expecting you to kick down the
Yeah,
door.
you know,
Yeah.
if you would have kicked down the door, we'd have an issue. But I think that you know,
I was really expecting it.
Don't worry, boss.
I was
have a
not
16
expecting
intelligence.
that.
In any case, Zol, easy enough. Child's play to unlock this lock for you. In front of you is a rather dim classroom. There are stations, 2 rows of horizontal stations leading to the back of the room. Each station has a set of chemistry supplies, a small stand, presumably to light a fire underneath various glass containers of sorts, a number of additional glass vials and flasks off to the side, cabinets full of papers and other materials, well kept and organized desks. As you look towards the left, you would see an additional door leading to presumably the office that does have the curtain for the window drawn. Taking a look around the room, it does not appear that there was any sort of scuffle or fiasco. There's no scuff marks on the floor, no blood or other bodily fluids, no hair. Either it was cleaned very well very recently, or wasn't dirty to begin with. Jim, going around and sort of expanding your senses as best you can, you do come up short. You're not able to find anything that rings strange or arcane in any way. Zol, taking a look to try to discern traps, tripwires, anything of the sort, you do notice just barely on the floor beneath your feet as you pushed the door open, there seems to be a small, folded over itself many times, piece of paper. You discern that it likely came out of the door frame as the door opened.
So what do we think would be important enough for 6 idiots to lose their lives for?
I mean, with that, is it not a little weird that he had that piece of paper in there? Like he figured somebody would be snooping through his belongings?
Who's that? And on the what you risk your life for? In an academic establishment like this, best guesses? Research or research items?
And as far as the paper, that one feels pretty innocuous. That, especially professors, that
Yes.
important to note. He seems to be bright and suspicious, but not. I would not consider that particularly red flag yet. Well, the main room's clean.
All right, well, Zol, get to work on that on the office door, I guess.
By your word.
This lock is a bit more difficult than the previous. However, with a 15, that is still just enough. It is latched from the inside, in addition to a typical turnkey lock on the front. So you're able to get the turnkey lock as easy as the first one, but getting the latch is a bit more difficult. You kind of have to hook through the door frame, get on the inside, and unlatch it that way.
And same thing, I keep an eye out for potential traps or hazards as we...
Sure thing. Given that you saw one previously, go ahead and give me an investigation with advantage this time. As you click open the latch with you put a bit of pressure on the door in an attempt to start trying to open it, but you feel a bit of resistance. And as you do so, you hear a tiny click on the other side of the door and immediately pull back to close it all the way. As you look around the frame of the door, you see on the top left, how tall are you? It would be a bit of a reach to get up there properly and get a good feel for what's up there, but there seems to be almost imperceptible a slight notch in the door frame where the door, the jam that prevents the door from going further. You reach up and slide it out, and there is a small latch that you are able to, or not a latch, sorry, a pin that you are able to pull down. And on the other side of the door, you hear what seems to be a wire slide a bit. You slowly open the door as a precaution, but you do not hear the click again, and the resistance is no longer there. As the door opens into this dark room where from the natural light coming in from the room behind you, you can just make out a large wooden desk just further into the room. It is difficult to see to your left or right without additional light.
Yeah.
Somebody hand me
Someone
a
light
quill.
that lantern. Oh, okay, yep. Someone hand him a quill.
I take the quill that some gallant hero hands me.
Yeah, I'll hand you
Whoever
mine.
wants to take credit for it, and I slip it in between where I'm holding and pulling the pin, so that way it doesn't fall back in while we're leaving it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I light my hooded lantern.
As your lantern flares to life, and you hold it into the room to light up the area. This is a rather large office mixed with storage room, much more space than Thule had. As I said before, there is a large wooden desk with a rather comfortable plush-looking chair behind it. On top of the desk, you can see and hear now there is a experiment procedure, something going on with a flask of some sort of liquid being siphoned slowly into another one further down. The one on your right-hand side is a pale green color being mixed into a flask of darkening red, slowly getting dark as the green is added to it. Jim, with your 7, you're able to reasonably get some out with the pipette and put it into a beaker. How much are you trying to get?
I'm literally filling just the one drop of like one whole pipette, and that's it.
You do get a small drip onto the desk.
I swipe it with my thumb and I taste it.
Roll me.
I miss when Jim
Dude,
was
Nick,
alive.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Jim just died.
We're going to finish up for the week.
As you undergo the change.